So, you want to empower your success. To do that, you're going to have to do more of it and get better at it. I'm Miles Street, an international leadership and business coach. And you're going to have to do more of what's working and get better at those things to empower your success. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? It is, and I'm going to explain how.
But you just gotta do it. Those things that are working for you, those things that you're doing well, do it more. We talked last night about solving problems and about pounding it out and moving forward with it. Well, as you solve that problem, as you've got it taken care of, and you're starting to see good results from it, then do it more. Do it more often. Just keep doing it. Go all in on it. You were saying, Miles, that's simple. Anybody can do that. That's right. But what happens is you start seeing results, you start winning, and you think, oh, I can relax a little bit now. Well, guess what? When you start seeing massive results because you're taking massive action, it is not time to let off the gas. It is time to pound the gas and keep going after it and start doing it more. Just do it more often. Those things that are working. If you do it more often, you're going to get more results. That's right. One of the things that John Maxwell talks about is when you start having momentum, is you want to keep that momentum going. All right? And think about it like this. It's like a train. You ever ridden a train? I've ridden a train a couple of times. I've actually ridden it between Bangkok and Chiang Mai several times when I lived in Thailand. I've ridden a bullet train in Korea a few times. Never ridden a train in the U.S. But that train, when it's from a dead stop, it's really hard for it to get started. And all you really got to do is put a little block, a little something in front of it to keep it from getting started. Now, if you're getting things done and you're accomplishing the things that you're wanting to get done and you're seeing massive results, the last thing you want to do is stop. Because when you stop, it's going to be harder to get started again. So while that momentum is going, just keep doing it more. It's like riding the wave. You know, once you get on that wave, you want to ride it and you want to ride it completely out. Several years ago,
Hey, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel.
I signed up for surfing lessons with my youngest son. That's probably about 10 years ago, all right? I thought I was in fairly decent shape, but I realized from that experience I was not. And I kept trying. When I finally got up and was able to ride that wave, I rode that wave all the way to the shore because I wanted to get it done and do it. And guess what? When you catch that momentum, when you catch that wave, you want to ride it out and ride it to the end. You'll have a chance to rest. You'll have a chance to celebrate later on. But when you're accomplishing things and you're seeing great results and you want to see more results, just keep doing it and do more of those things that are working for you. As you do more of it, your results are going to increase. That bottom line is going to increase. Your leadership's going to grow. And you're going to see massive, massive results for yourself. All right. So you're doing more of it. You're getting it done. You're all in on it. All right. You're not slowing down right now. It is not time to rest. Okay. Just keep getting after it. And as you're getting after it, as you're going after it, you need to get better at it. Yes. Get better at it. Another simple one, right? Those things that are working for you, and we've talked about it several times already, those strengths, those things that you do well, those things that you're seeing massive results in right now, focus on getting better at those things. Just like doing it more often is going to get you better results, getting better at it is going to get you even more results. So what is it? What is it that you're doing right now that you're seeing massive results from and you're willing to put more effort into and more time into? How about focusing on getting better at it? Well, what does that mean? That might mean as you do it more, maybe you practice more. Whatever it is, you go do something on the side to try to get better at it. Maybe you go read a book. Maybe you sign up for a course somewhere. Maybe you really go all in and you go purchase that coaching package. That's right. Maybe you just sign up for my coaching package and I will help you get better at it. I'll also help you figure out how you can do more and get better results for yourself. Well, maybe you need to sign up for a mastermind somewhere. Maybe you just need to really go all in and invest in yourself. And this is something I've noticed a lot of. There's a lot of people out there, they have big dreams, they have goals, but when it comes time to put the money down, they forget about it. That dream dies in a hurry because they're afraid to put that money down on themselves and go all in on yourself. That's right. When you go all in on yourself, you're willing to put the money on the table. I've done it for myself. Yeah, I went and got my master's degree, but hey, I didn't have to use much of my money for that one. But I decided to go in on all in on myself. I think over the past year, I've spent close to $8,000 on myself. Honestly, most research says you need to spend around 10. Yeah, the research says most successful people, when they start out, they're going to invest at least $10,000. Wow. For some people, that's no big deal. For others, it might be a stretch. Hey, I've heard a friend today in a mastermind that I'm in, a group that I'm involved in, a group that I paid a lot of money for. And he invested even more money in himself. He went into his 401k to make it happen for himself. What are you willing to do? How much are you willing to invest to get that result? What's it going to cost you to stay the same? Have you ever thought about that? The cost of staying the same? We always weigh the cost of trying to get somewhere else, but we never think about what is it going to cost us to stay the same. I want you to think about that a little bit, because if you want to see great results for yourself, you've been writing down these goals, you've been drawing that picture, you've been making that vision board, you've thought about your strengths, you're trying to figure out how to get better at those strengths. Invest in yourself to get better at strengths. Are there some weaknesses out there you might need to invest in? We've talked about that as well. Maybe that's what you need to invest in. Maybe some of those weaknesses we talked about that we know and you know that no matter how hard you work, you're never going to get to an acceptable level at. It's time for you to spend some money to make it happen some other way. That could be you go pay somebody else. You delegate it to somebody else. You go up on Upwork or Fiverr or find somebody else in a foreign country, somebody somewhere else that's willing to do it for a lot cheaper. And they're out there. Yes, you can take advantage of that for yourself and do that for yourself. Free yourself up for the things that are more important, the things that you really need to get done, because you're doing more of it, right? You're doing more of those things that are working for you. Well, those things that are harder, not working for you that great, but still need to get done, go pay somebody else. Pay them a little less money than it would cost you and your time to get it done. But invest in yourself first. And if you have extra money, go invest in that person, that team, that individual that's going to help you grow, help you reach more of your results. Now, we've talked about a lot of these things as far as how we get better. I've talked about doing it more and doing it more often. I've talked about investing in yourself and going out there and getting better at those things that you're really good at. And that takes study, that takes practice, that takes time. And maybe there's certain things you need to do. Maybe it's certain things related to social media you need to focus on and work on and figure out how you can get better at it. And go invest in a program for that. Whatever it might be, you're going to do that. The next thing I want you to think about, in this process, as you spend this time, as you do this work, as you do more of the things that are working for you, as you go and invest in yourself, I want you to think about celebrating the small wins. Yeah, I've talked about not stopping, okay? Not resting because you're getting great results. But right now, I want you to celebrate yourself. As you move forward, as you take on those things, as you do those new things, as you invest in yourself and you start seeing results and you start seeing small wins, you see big wins, I want you to take time to celebrate, whatever it might be. It might be simple as going out and buy yourself a cup of coffee. Might be you go dish out money for a massage somewhere. I don't know what it is for yourself. For me, one of the things I learned from myself in this process is taking time to celebrate myself. And I had to get a coach to help me figure that one out. Yes, I paid a coach to help me get started. And one of the things that they helped me with the most is learning to celebrate the small and the big wins. And for me, it could be simple as getting a good cigar, a nice beer, enjoying that smoke, enjoying that beer, and just being quiet and being alone. Might be my wife and I go out for a nice dinner, whatever it might be. Might be something else for you. But in this process, as you're doing more, as you're getting better, take time to celebrate and celebrate yourself. Now, if you want to learn more, sign up for that 2022 strategy session. I'm going to put the link in the comment below. Also, I'm still offering that problem-solving course on figuring it out. DM me if you want to get that information as well. But there's a couple things, questions I want to end with, and I want you to put them in your journal, write them down, and think about them tonight or tomorrow morning as you think about this. First question is, what are you willing to do to level up? What is that thing that you're willing to do to level up? You're going to do more of. One thing that you know that is really working for you right now, what are you going to do more of? The next question is, how are you going to invest in yourself in 2022? Are you going to go get a coaching program? You're going to sign up for a course somewhere? You're going to sign up for a mastermind? Think about how you are going to invest in yourself to make yourself better. Hope this has been of value to you. Check out one of my other videos up in one of these corners or to one side of me, wherever it's at, but check it out.